My garbage person of the week, I guess technically would be Brian Kemp, but I think generally Republican politicians in Georgia should at least get partial credit for this. And I apologize for how dark of a story this is. There's no fun in this for anyone, but it involves Brian Kemp and the Georgia GOP for reminding us in the starkest terms that they consider women to be baby factories, non-consensual if necessary, because we need to talk about a woman, Adriana Smith, pregnant woman who was declared brain dead, being kept alive by ventilators now because of the state's law banning abortions. So her family wants to take her off of the ventilator and allow this woman, tragically brain dead, to finally pass. And the state says no. We're going to keep her non-functioning body alive for the purpose of this fetus. And this is stark. This is some sci-fi stuff. This is some dystopic stuff, but this is what's happening, and we want to give you more of the details. April Newkirk is the mother of 30-year-old Adriana Smith. Said she began experiencing intense headaches in early February. She was 9 months pregnant at the time with her second child. The day following her release, she had to be readmitted to the hospital where they found multiple blood clots on her brain. She was later declared brain dead. This is a tragedy beyond any tragedy for her, obviously, for the family. This is devastating. Like, they didn't expect anything like this. She's a very young woman. She's pregnant. They're probably all very excited and everything. And then this terrible stuff happens. So her daughter is now currently 21 weeks pregnant. According to local news, the plan is to keep her body alive until the fetus can safely survive on its own, most likely at 32 weeks. So for 11 more weeks, they're going to, against the wishes of the family, keep her, what's left of her body, alive. The mother said she's been breathing through machines for more than 90 days. It's torture for me. I see my daughter breathing, but she's not there. It should have been left up to the family. I'm not saying that we would have chose to terminate her pregnancy, but what I'm saying is we should have had the choice, but they don't. The state does. In Republican small government, they care about parental rights, right? Oh, when it comes to denying the existence of trans kids or whatever. When it comes to stuff like this, no. They want the fetus. Which, by the way, maybe not the most important part of this, there's serious concerns about whether the fetus will ever be able to survive outside of the womb. It apparently already has water in its brain. Some of the doctors are speculating that the child at the very least will be born unable to walk and blind, but possibly not able to survive even after this 32-week timeline. So the entire thing is terrible. The inclusion of the government in this case makes everything so much worse. But Brett, what do you make of this?
It's so creepy. Get another hobby, people. Get another hobby besides living these weird fantasies of God complexes through families that are going through trauma.
Yeah.
Like, what do I think? I think it would be super neat if we kept someone alive who was gonna die on a ventilator and then had the baby be born. I think that would be super neat. But also, me thinking what's super neat is not what should make this decision.
Yeah.
That's insanity. That is you guys being bored as hell. And like, go control your own goddamn life. Don't step in and ruin this family. Like and it's in the same thematic family as people like supporting RFK. It's like, you guys don't know the medicine. And also, you're saying that there is the minimum term that someone needs to keep a baby for viability. That stuff is Roe versus Wade. Roe versus Wade is in that word cloud of viability. And you just accidentally confirmed that is your framework for that stuff.
Yeah, it's just the Karenization of politics.
Yeah,
maybe that makes too light of it, but it's ignorant busybodies who believe that they know better, and that where they believe a thing, that's what the government should do. The government should be as large as it needs to be to take their preferences and make it absolute law, absolute dogma. And screw what it actually does to people. It's absolutely grotesque. Well, those are our garbage people. 61,000 of you voted for the community garbage person of the week. And here are your top four coming in at number 4, 2% of the vote is Senator Mike Lee for his federal porn ban bill. Apparently, many of you not concerned about that. Number 3, 15% of the vote goes to the House GOP for admitting to Medicaid cuts in their big BS bill. Your runner-up got 28 percent. Why is that? Whoever took the screenshot voted for that, by the way, which is funny. That's Trump for doubling down and accepting the Qatari plane grift. But the winner with 55% of the vote is Stephen Miller for calling on Trump to suspend habeas corpus. It is probably the most significant, so thank you to all of you who voted. But that's the garbage. Let's turn now to the hero of the week. And the first bad news is for 2 weeks running now, fewer people have voted for the hero of the week than the garbage person. We had a good run going there. That's sad. Anyway, number 4, 9% of the vote goes to Eric Swalwell for slamming Kristi Noem over Abreu Garcia's tattoos. I love that moment. 17% went to Bernie Sanders for calling out Trump's plane grift. Good job, Bernie. Runner-up, 30% of the vote, AOC for ripping Republicans for cutting Medicaid. But no, it was Ras Baraka, mayor of a New Jersey town, for his defiance after his arrest by ICE with 43% of the vote. Thank you to everybody for voting and acknowledging that there are some good people out there. Unfortunately, there are sometimes only enough to fill out those 4 categories on YouTube, but there are a few.